in Chief's name would you work for a charitable organization, allegedly not get paid well or nothing at all with your qualifications, and you're wondering how you can't afford rent? What's going on, guys? Your boy RedpillCanuck back again with another YouTube video. Shout out to the Canuck Squad for being involved and being active on this YouTube channel. And of course, today's episode is sponsored by good old RedpillCanuck.com, our daily pill, where we get all our news, articles, podcasts, and majority of our videos are on here. We're getting there. And of course, you listen on alternative platforms. Shout out to everybody on good old Spotify and Apple Podcasts. Shout out to you. Hit the follow button if you haven't already. And if you're on YouTube right now, hit the like button on the way in and subscribe if you haven't already. Now, we did a video on last Monday about the way things are going to be in 2023. And how is it going to be? It's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. Let's just be frank, be fair, be honest. Yeah, it's going to be... We're going to be going through tough times, extremely tough times. And of course, it's going to be tough for the people who are not ready. Now, today's story, and of course, we're going to have to put our trigger alert right off the bat. Where's our trigger? There's our trigger.
Come on!
Viewer discretion. Okay. Viewer discretion is... Where's my story at? There we go. Viewer discretion is advised. You had decided to watch today's episode on the Red Pill Canuck channel. And we have no hate or harm here for your life choices, financial status, how you want to live your life. We don't judge you here. We give you answers here as best as we can. And another trigger. If you have any sort of thoughts of deleting yourself off this planet we call Earth, please seek relevant help. There is help out there. You can look through Google. Google will find help for you. Today's article: woman who is 27 years old decides to check out and delete herself after struggling to afford food and pay rent. Yeah. Now, hopefully these stories are not going to be as common as I think they're going to be. Hopefully y'all are going to be prepared for what's coming. Pause. But apparently this person wasn't. Now, I'm not going to judge this person. Of course, I'm not going to. And yeah, definitely I'm not going to be judging her because of, this here. She's not on this planet anymore. She decided to check out. Now, I'm not going to judge her why she decided to check out. Not everybody is strong as they should be or can be. And everybody's situation is different. So, RIP to her. So let's get into the story. A woman has deleted herself after struggling to pay £900 a month for rent on her allegedly grouty and unhygienic flat. Now, of course, this is based in the UK because they say flat and they say pound. So that's an indication right away. We're going to the good old UK. Shout out to UK. Now, I know I'm going to butcher this name. Of course, there's no disrespect to this individual. I just suck at names. It is what it is. Yi King Ho, known as Fion to her friends, also suffered from insomnia, was losing her hair, and couldn't afford to eat more than one meal a day because of the cost of living crisis. Now, we're having our own issues here in North America, but based on what I hear in the UK and in Britain and whatnot, on the other side of the world, it is a lot worse, unfortunately. So you think we have it bad here, ladies and gentlemen? They have it worse over there. And this is based on what my understanding is. Now, this is her here. This is a young lady here. I guess this was her in happier times. Fionn, 27, moved to the property in Richmond, southwest London, from Hong Kong in April of last year. Now, of course, she probably moved here for a better life and whatnot, which a lot of people in her position do. Okay, so last April, and what her family thought was an exciting new chapter in her life. However, her brother, Tommy, said she told him she couldn't sleep and was uncomfortable in the state of the flat she was in. He also found her notebook entry, so she had a diary. I guess she was documenting everything. After her deletion, she revealed she chose between eating only lunch or dinner each day to try to save money. Wow. Now, of course, I'm not going to make fun of this person. But yeah, wow. I can't imagine being in this situation because I like to eat. Yeah, you could see that because of my stature. Anyway. Listen, I'm trying to lighten up the thing here. On November 3rd, Fionn was found deleted in her flat after her brother asked fellow tenant to check on her after she failed to show up for work. The coroner ruled yesterday, this was an older story, it looks like, that the cause of death was deletion, self-deletion. Her devastated brother later discovered the full extent of her mental and physical health issues. Now, again, if you have any sort of thoughts of deleting yourself, please seek help. The young woman had even booked a counseling session for depression scheduled for just days before her deletion. So she actually was trying to get help. I guess she just couldn't hold on long enough? I really don't know. A statement from her brother the coroner said, she mentioned to me that since July, she was worried about her income and was not able to sustain her life in the UK and felt depressed. Now, based on my understanding, life in the UK and in Europe in general is way, way more expensive than living here. The hygiene condition of the bathroom made her feel uncomfortable. This made her pressure build up and fall to a loss of strength at work. What? Okay, this made her pressure build up and fall to a loss of strength to work from home and live at home. And she seldom left her room. Yep, that's a sign of depression, all right. She was scared she will be laid off due to work. Sorry, I can't read today. She was scared she will be laid off from work due to stress and face a loss of income due to her poor working performance. Due to insufficient income, she began to limit her meals per day. Wow. And here's some stats here. We're not going to go into the stats, but, it's there. He added that he wished he could have prevented the tragedy and shared his hope that his sister is now in heaven. Hopefully she is. And of course, the coroner, as an intelligent and dedicated woman, she expressed her sorrow that her time in the UK was unhappy. The Hong Kong native had completed her bachelor's, so she was actually quite educated. And usually people in the Asian part of the world, they're quite educated because obviously their education system is different. So the Hong Kong native completed her bachelor's degree, international studies in her home country in 2017, followed by the master's. So she had her master's as well. And she actually, she was living in Switzerland at one point. She had worked for the Hong Kong Red Cross at her time of her deletion. Wait, hold on a second. Oh, boy. Are you kidding me? I just realized. I just read this and... So let me read this again. She had worked for the Hong Kong Red Cross. Now, as far as I know, that is a charitable organization, which means they don't make a lot of money. Now, let's see here. And at the time of her deletion, she had been working for a charity promoting education for women and girls internationally. Key word is charity. Now, I'm not going to criticize this individual because obviously, you know, she's not with us anymore. But why in Chief's name would you work for a charitable organization, allegedly not get paid well or nothing at all with your qualifications, and you're wondering how you can't afford rent? Are you kidding me? Now, I'm not trying to throw shade on this individual, but you're very well educated. Why didn't you work somewhere else? You would have got paid a lot more, especially for with the qualifications you have. Anyway, I'm not going to judge. Dr. Van, I don't know who this person is. I am only sorry that the time she spent in England wasn't clearly not a happy one. England is enriched with blah, blah, blah. Okay, we don't need to know that. Fiona was an excellent example of high caliber person who was welcome to England. Okay, we don't need to know that. And I don't underestimate how... Okay, well, yeah, we can read this part. I don't underestimate how difficult it is for a young person living far away from their family in a city such as London. Her brother explained how Fiona rented a room for £900 a month, sharing the bathroom and communal spaces. Unfortunately, this is a problem faced by any young person in London where low salary struggles the cost of rent and eating. Wow. And of course, Tommy also praised for giving much valuable. Okay, blah, blah, blah. We don't need to know that. Wow. We are living in interesting times, ladies and gentlemen. But the thing is, though, which kind of stood out and probably would... Now, listen, I'm not trying to come down on people who work for charitable organizations, okay? Let me get that straight. But if you're living hand to mouth and having any sort of financial struggles, why the heck would you work for a charitable organization, get paid next to nothing, if nothing at all? It makes no sense. Now, if you want to work for a charitable organization, go ahead. You can do it on your off time, or you could do it as a hobby. But if they ain't going to pay you well, and especially when you have the qualifications as this individual has, why? Why? I don't understand why. Why are poor decisions made like this that have this end result? I just don't understand. But anyway, it is what it is. She made her choice. Unfortunately, she's not with us anymore. So, RIP to her. Prayers go out to her family. And hopefully people can learn from this. Inflation is real. Recession time is real. Like I told you in Money Monday, which is actually on our main channel. You have to be prepared for this. And if you see yourself in a job that is not going to bring you the revenue in order to at least survive. Now, this woman was debating on eating only one meal a day. Now, that is bad. Bruh. That is bad. You know when you're in bad conditions, when you have to choose between rent and eating. Now, at that point, again, everybody's situation is different, like I said, but you have to reevaluate your life at that point. Now, I'm not going to judge her again, and I really don't know what her thoughts were, but anyway. Hopefully people can learn from this and I guess that's the way her memory will live on. I don't know. I'm trying to close this video on a brighter note because obviously I don't really like talking about deletion too much, especially self-deletion. And then when it combines with recession, yeah, I don't like doing videos like this, but I feel like I have to because there's not a lot of coverage on this. Now, I'm going to go full screen for a second. Now, usually with YouTubers, and I'm not trying to come down on any other content creators, but usually, and I'm the same way, we usually go after stories that are trending. Now, a lot of stories like this fall through the cracks, and if people are not talking about it, people can't learn, which is why I do Money Mondays in general. I do Money Mondays to educate you guys because I see the way things are going to be going, and they ain't going to be going good. They're going to be going like this here. Yeah, they're not going to be going well. So I want to make sure you guys are equipped in order to be able to ride the tough waves that are coming ahead. Now, obviously, this individual wasn't able to. And again, I'm not going to judge her. But yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, that's going to be it for today's episode. Make sure you hit the like button on the way out and subscribe if you haven't already. Shout out to RedpillCanuck.com, our daily pill, where we have all our news articles and most of our updated videos are on here, including Money Mondays, where I talk about finances and stuff in the financial sector and a lot of tips that you can use towards your own life in order to better yourself and get yourself better equipped. Anyway, that's going to be it. And of course, everybody to good old Spotify and good old Apple Podcast. Shout out to you. I'm not going to forget about you guys. You guys are awesome. That's going to be it for today. Hit the like button on the way out and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later. Thanks for watching. Make sure you smash that like button. And to check out our more recent uploads, check here on the top left. And to check out our playlist, check here on the top right. And make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. And also check out our Quick Hits channel, which is also located down below for our more bite-sizable content. I'll see you guys in the next one.